What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love, man. As always, first sign I see is the first sign I read. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and see what we got going on. Happy Monday, everybody. I hope you guys had yourselves a fantastic weekend. And the first sign we saw was Capricorn. So, let's go ahead and see what's up, baby. All right. Excuse me, guys. My throat is a little rough today, too, so please be mindful today and give me a little bit of patience throughout the readings. I would greatly, greatly appreciate that. So, happy Monday, y'all, and let's see what's up. Starting out here with Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information do we got coming in here for Team Capricorn, please? Messages for Cappy. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Hey, everybody. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. What messages do we got coming in here for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Cappy, we're going to get ourselves one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Capricorn, overall energy for you is going to be the Seven of Wands. So you could be connecting potentially with a fire sign, an Aries, Sag, or Leo. Having a look here at your current energy, we do got here the Five of Cups. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we got here the Empress. And then lastly for you, Capricorn, is going to be the Queen of Swords. Nice, not too shabby. Taking a look here in the next 24 hours for you guys, we got here the Seven of Wands, followed up here with the Five of Cups. I definitely feel like this is going to be overcoming some sort of grief for you in the next 24 hours because Seven of Wands is kind of that energy of overcoming something, and Five of Cups could represent grief or some sort of sadness that you guys are currently going through. So, stepping into the next 24 hours for Capricorns, definitely see you guys overcoming a period of grief, having a look at what it is you're dealing with. We do have here the Empress, and as many of you know, the Empress is the card of growth and expansion. It also represents the card of beauty. I'm also hearing for Capricorns too that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So with that being said here, Capricorn, I do feel like you're changing your perception overall. Something that used to be seen as grief or used to be seen as something that makes you upset is actually something that you're looking at now from a completely different perspective. It kind of feels to me like you've came to this place here, Capricorn, where you saw something, used to make you upset, used to make you sad, but now you're starting to see the value without that thing in your life. It very well likely could be a person, could be a job, could be a relationship, could be anything. But I feel like the absence of something in the past definitely upset you, it hurt you, and you grieved the loss of something. But now you're starting to see why that absence was meant to happen. Now you're starting to see why something is no longer meant for you in your life. And with that all being said, everything is starting to add up. Everything's starting to make sense here for you. I mean, looking at the outcome that's present, you got here the Queen of Swords. You're like, I'm completely detached now from whatever that thing was. I've grieved, I've healed, and I've now recognized why I was supposed to have the absence of some sort of situation in my life, because it was meant to guide me to my next step, aka your next path. So Capricorn, stepping on in here in the next 24 hours for you guys, I definitely feel like you're overcoming some sort of grief, and you're seeing the good that it did. Honestly, you're seeing the good of why you needed to be separated from something because of where it's actually guiding you instead. All right, Cappy. I love that for you. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. And holy fucking guacamole, heyo. Give me 1 second, y'all. Goddamn, JD, thank you so much for the $100 donation. Really, really appreciate that. You said, Aunt, my birthday's in 13 days. That's what's up, baby. Super hype for you. Thank you so much for that donation. I really appreciate it. I just realized, too, my birthday's coming up as well. I can't believe we're in June already, by the way, guys. I feel like time freaking flies. But JD, thank you for that, man. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And also, happy birthday. I know it's 13 days away, but still, happy early birthday. I'm wishing you a fantastic one. Thank you so much, my love. All right? Thank you. All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we started out here with the Capricorn today, so we're going to go ahead and do Earth, Water, Air, Fire. That's an interesting lineup. Let's see if I can remember it, hopefully, but either way, let's do Earth, Water, Air, Fire. Let's see what's up. All right, going on to my water. What do we got coming in here for the Pisces gang? What's up, baby? Messages for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got coming in here for Team Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my fish, we're going to grab ourselves one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Let's go ahead and take a look. Pisces. Overall energy for you is going to be the Six of Swords in the reverse. So you could be dealing with an air sign for a few of you. Having a look here at your current energy, we got here the Four of Wands. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we got here the High Priestess. And then lastly for you, Pisces, is going to be the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So as far as I'm seeing for Pisces in the next 24 hours, Six of Swords here to the Four of Wands. With the Six of Swords showing up here in reverse, it does mean you're going back to something. Some of you guys could be traveling back home. You may live far away from home. Maybe you potentially moved somewhere that was a little far out from where you previously have your family. So this could be the energy of returning home. You could be seeing your family. You could be taking like a trip back home or something like that. But if we're not talking about any sort of physical travel here, it does feel to me like you're returning to a pretty stable environment. This could actually be mentally. So in a mental way, you could be returning to a more stable environment. Maybe your mental health is starting to stabilize, especially if it's been a little bit jumpy or rocky recently. So that's overall good news here as well. Taking a look at what it is you're dealing with, Pisces, you are dealing with the High Priestess. So I feel like in the next 24 hours for you guys, you're getting this intuitive call to do something that's going to bring you back to a place of stability. This could be about getting an intuitive nudge to have to go see your family, especially if you've been far away from them, whether that's physical or not, whether you're at a great distance from them, or you just haven't been around or haven't seen them. So some of you guys could be getting that intuitive nudge to see your family. This could be the intuitive nudge to go hang out with people that are stable and that are a good environment for you, especially if you've been in hermit mode or isolated recently. But I definitely feel you guys getting some sort of intuitive call that's going to put you in a very solid mood here in the next 24 hours. I mean, taking a look at the outcome that's present, you got here the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So Queen of Pentacles in reverse is kind of telling me you've been in a position of time where you've been around energies that have not really served you in putting you in a good energy, putting you in a good space. It feels to me like you've kind of been surrounded by somebody or something that's been pretty low vibrational, and you've been picking up on those lower vibrational energies. So it hasn't been easy recently, whatever you've been surrounded by, Piscean, in your environment. But I will say here, in the next 24 hours for you guys, I feel like you're going to be returning to something that's instantly going to be making you feel better. So my best advice for Pisces is that if you've been feeling a little bit low recently, maybe go catch up with some family, maybe go catch up with some friends, maybe go watch a movie that's like your favorite movie that always puts you in a good mood. Go listen to some good tunes. Go to that favorite restaurant that you love that you haven't been to in a while, right? I definitely feel this energy, Pisces, of you getting this intuitive nudge in the next 24 hours of like, hey, if you haven't really been feeling the best on a mental level, return to something that's going to put you in that good headspace. Return to something that's going to be a good time, okay? So I do see most of you guys doing that, and if you're not doing that, my advice would be to do so, Pisces. Definitely go kick it with someone or something that you know is going to raise your energy and raise your vibration. Go hang out with an old friend, go hang out with family, go to that favorite restaurant you haven't been to in a while, and do something that's going to put you in a stable place, something that's comfortable, or be surrounded by something that's comfortable that you know always gives off the best and greatest vibrations, okay? Remember, positivity is contagious, happiness is contagious, good energy is contagious. So is negativity, right? And I think you've had enough of that with the environment you've been surrounded by. So if negativity can be just as infectious, so can positivity and good vibes as well, baby. All right, Pisces, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our earth, we did our water, jumping on into our air. Let's see what's up with the lovely and amazing Gemini gang. Happy birthday, by the way, Geminis. I hope you guys are well. And also, Mary Woody, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that so much. Welcome on into the members. Thank you, my love. All right, baby. What do we got going on here for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got coming up here for Team Gemini, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my birthday peeps. Let's go ahead and get ourselves one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. What do we got going on? Gemini, overall energy for you is going to be the Devil in reverse. So you could be connecting potentially here with a Capricorn for a few of you. Having a look here at your current energy, we got here the Ten of Wands. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we got the Ace of Swords in reverse. And then lastly for Team Gemini is going to be the Queen of Cups. So as far as what I can see here for you guys in the next 24 hours, we got here the Devil, followed up with the Ten of Wands in the reverse. The Ten of Wands upright. We got the Devil reversed. This is essentially the energy right now of releasing something big. I definitely feel like you've kind of you kind of got to like your ending here with the situation. It's like, I just can't anymore. I can't do it. I got to cut something off. I'm definitely feeling big cord cutting vibes here, especially looking at what it is you're dealing with. You're dealing with the Ace of Swords in the reverse. So Geminis, I feel like somebody here is going to push you to the edge in the next 24 hours to where you feel like you just cannot put up with something anymore. Looking at the outcome that's present, you got here the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is that energy of like, I need to think about my emotions. I need to think about my mental health. I need to think about my overall state of being. And somebody here is definitely disrupting the peace, and I feel like you are very, very much so sick and tired of that. So Geminis, stepping into your next 24 hours, you're very tired of somebody disturbing your peace, and I think that whatever it is that they do, whether it's a certain thing they say, an action they take in the next 24 hours, it's just going to push you over the edge to where you finalize that energy of like, I'm done, point blank period, there is nothing left for me here. I've had an overwhelming amount of negativity and irritation coming from somebody in my life or coming from a situation in my life, and I can't put up with this anymore. Your tolerance meter has reached its peak. It's reached its limit. So I do see that happening here for you guys. And of course, it could be like a friend who's pushing you to the limit, a partner. It could be your job. It could be anything that's really setting you off here. But something has disturbed your peace for so long, and this is the last straw. You can't have something here disturb your peace anymore. You want happiness. You want good vibes. You want good times. And most importantly, you want to protect yourself here, Gemini. So I do see for you guys, you're definitely going to be cutting something out here. All right. All right, Gemini, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, give me 1 second, y'all. There were a couple donations that came through, so let me say a proper thank you. All right, let me scroll up over here. Pisces Love, thank you, my love, for the $4.99. I appreciate that so much. Thanks as always, Aunt. I needed this. I needed this today. It was a bad day for me. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you though for your donation. I really appreciate that, and thank you for tuning in. I hope your day gets better. Hopefully, just hanging out in the chat and kicking it. Everybody can bring a good vibe and hopefully make your day a lot better. But thank you, my love. I really appreciate that. And JD, geez, Louise, man, thank you for the 50, dude. I appreciate that. You're thankful to be here. Thankful for this reading, and everything is a blessing. If we focus on the negative, we're going to go down a dark hole, and it's not easy to get out of, so I am thankful, and I hope you all are well. And you're 100% correct. It's very easy to get caught up in a rabbit hole of negativity. I think that if you have one negative thought, and then that becomes 2 negative thoughts, it's very easy for that to spiral down into 100 negative thoughts, It's very easy to get caught up in negativity, and it's a lot harder, I'd say, sometimes to be more so caught up in positivity, right? So it's a very difficult thing to do, but the best thing that you can do is positive reinforcement. It's something I've talked about so many times on my channel, and it's something that I've tried to implicate in my life on a daily basis. I have that one negative thought, correct that negative thought with something more positive, right? You got to become very aware of your mind, because your mind likes to be very repetitive. If you start thinking negatively, it wants to always think negatively, right? So we can retrain our minds, we can reprogram our minds, and if we do this on a daily basis, it'll actually become quite instinctual as well. So for anybody that suffers with depression, for anybody that suffers with anxiety, for anybody that suffers with a lot of negative thoughts and a really down mental health, my best advice for you is to start becoming incredibly aware of what you're thinking and how you operate at all times. If you become aware that you're doing something negative that doesn't work in your favor or that hurts you, as soon as you become aware of it, do something positive for yourself. If you're aware that you are speaking down on yourself, instantly correct that attitude and decide to say something nice about yourself. The more we replace the negativity that we become aware of with positivity, the more we are retraining our brain. Thank you, that's the word I was looking for. The more we're retraining our brain to act as a positive being on a daily basis and overcome any sort of negative situations that we end up encountering. So positive reinforcement, man, that's the big thing. That helps out a lot of people. And by no means necessary is it an overnight process. It is something that's going to take tons of work. I mean, I've been doing positive reinforcement since I was 18 years old. I'm about to turn 23. And, I still have my fair share of negative thoughts, my fair share of bad days, my fair share of depressive moments. But as long as I keep on trying, it makes it all the more worth it. So never give up. Keep on trying that, guys. You will see a difference in your life, I promise you, okay? And before we move forward again, there were 2 more donations. Let me go ahead and say thank you. JD, oh my freaking God, dude. You're going to give me a heart attack one of these days on these live chats. I can't with you, dude. Thank you so much for another $100. Much love to you too, man. Really fucking appreciate the heck out of you, dude. Holy crap. And Leo's Roar 1988, thank you for the 10, guys. I appreciate it so much. Thank you guys so much for your donations, dude. They really help out, and I really appreciate your generosity. Holy fuck. I don't know how to say, like, thank you in a way that I feel is, like, fulfilling, because I feel like just saying thank you isn't enough, but I hope that you guys know that I really, like, appreciate the heck out of you. Thank you so much, man. All right, baby. So We did Capricorn, we did Pisces, we did Gemini. So we did our earth, we did our water, and our air. Jumping on in here to the fire. Let's have a look here at the beautiful Sagittarius gang. What's up, baby? Messages for Saggies. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information do we got coming up here for Team Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Saggy. We're going to get one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Saggy. Overall energy for you is going to be the Emperor in reverse. So you could be connecting potentially with an Aries for a few of you. Having a look here at your current energy, we do got here the Nine of Cups in reverse. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we got here the Temperance in reverse. And then lastly for you guys is going to be the Seven of Swords. Now I do like that we are seeing your energy showing up here in the reading. We do have the Temperance, which is a Sagittarius energy, but there's definitely a few cards that we do really need to dive into. So let's talk about it. Emperor in the reverse here to the Nine of Cups in reverse. You know, this is basically feeling like you're not in control right now of your feelings. It's almost like with the Nine of Cups, it's like I just don't feel like I can be happy. I don't feel like I can be fulfilled. I don't feel like I can have a good time. I just feel like that's beyond my control. It's like everything I try to do to make myself feel better honestly seems to be doing the opposite. I mean, having a look at what it is you're dealing with the Temperance in reverse, which is basically a very fluctuating type of feeling. Some days you're feeling okay, other days you're not feeling good at all. So you're trying to find a very stable emotional state of being, but you're having difficulty getting there. And I mean, looking at the outcome being the Seven of Swords, that right then and there is representing that there could be some sort of deception at play. So I would say, moving into the next 24 hours, Sag, my best advice would be to tap into your awareness and look at things in your environment and see if anything stands out to you that could possibly be influencing you or spreading any sort of negativity towards you. You know, sometimes there are people in our environment that actually could be working against us and we may not even see it, we may not even realize it. So definitely be a little bit more aware of the people you're surrounded by. And if you start picking up on bad vibes from certain people around you, look into that a little more and see if they are the ones infecting you, or not infecting you. What's the word that I'm looking for? Impacting you, okay? We're not talking about no viruses over here. I'm just saying, if somebody here is impacting you, be mindful. See if they are. Tune into that energy if you feel a bad vibe with somebody. Now, if that's not the case here for you, Sagittarius, and you just feel like genuinely you've been in a place where you can't enjoy anything at all, it might not be because you don't enjoy those things. It might just be because you're not in the space to enjoy those things, right? I'd like to say that, for example, if I'm in a shitty mood, I don't think I'm going to have a good time doing things that I love to do. You know, I like to play video games, and if I'm jumping on a video game, especially the competitive ones that I play, and I'm in a piss poor mood, I don't think I'm going to have a great experience. I think that if I try to win in that game and I'm losing, I'm going to scream, I'm going to get mad, I'm going to get upset, I'm going to be even more pissed. So it's really hard to do the things we love when we're not in the greatest mood. And usually that's what ends up happening. We start to keep trying to do the things we love to cheer ourselves up, but it doesn't really have much of an effect, does it? We actually tend to feel more irritated and more stressed out, and we're like, I don't even care about this thing anymore, right? So my best advice for everybody would be, for those of you dealing with this situation, instead of trying to cheer yourself up, and this may sound counterintuitive, but it's so true, instead of trying to cheer yourself up, let yourself feel angry. If you're angry, be angry. If you're sad, be sad. If you're in a weird mood, be in a weird mood, because when you allow yourself to tap into the emotion you're currently experiencing, that's your body's way of processing what it is you're currently going through. And if you can process what it is you're going through, your body's inevitably going to release it. That emotion will pass, right? So if you're in a place of anger, let yourself sit in that place of anger. And over time, you'll notice that you start becoming more and more calm because you're letting yourself tap into what your body is telling you, right? If you're sad, let yourself process that. If you need to cry, have a good cry. If you want to listen to some sad music, listen to some sad music, because the more we process what it is we're feeling emotionally, that's how we can release it, okay? So that would be my best advice for you guys in the next 24 hours. If you say like, hey, I'm having a shitty day, it's okay. Have a shitty day. If you're having a day where you're upset, it's okay. You are allowed to be upset. As long as you invest in what it is you're actually feeling, in due time, you will process it and you will release it, all right? So that's my best advice here for you. Sometimes we don't need to cheer ourselves up up from how we're feeling, sometimes we need to feel how we feel. Because it's almost like by trying to cheer yourself up, like if you're angry and just you're trying to make yourself suddenly be happy, it's almost like you're invalidating, right? Exactly how you feel, which is the last thing you want to do. So if you're angry, man, go outside and skip some fucking rocks at the lake, go to the gym and beat the crap out of a punching bag, you know, do something like that. And that could be something that can help you guys out here. All right. But it's always important, man. Tap into your feelings, feel how they feel. Over time, it'll disappear like that. All right. All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our first batch of zodiac signs, jumping on in back to the earth signs. Let's see what we got going on here for the beautiful Virgo gang. What's up, baby? Messages for Team Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got coming in here for Team Virgo, please? Messages for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Virgos, we're going to get ourselves one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully, all is well. What do we got going on for the Virgo gang? Virgo, overall energy for you is going to be the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So you could be connecting here with a earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Having a look here at your current energy, we do have here the Sun. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we got here the Page of Cups. And then lastly for the Virgo peeps is going to be the Strength card. So stepping on into your next 24 hours, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse here all the way to the Sun card. I do feel for the Knight of Pentacles in reversed, at least. You needed to put something to a halt in order for you to truly experience your happiness. You know, this is kind of like the energy of like, you know how people will work their ass off to make like a crap load of money, but then they have all this money and they never have time to enjoy it because they're always working. This is the energy of like, hey, why don't I take a day off from work and enjoy the money that I have and, you know, spend it, invest it, do something, have a good day, have an experience, you know? That's the energy that I'm feeling coming up here. It's like, yeah, you may be working incredibly hard so that you can have something that pays off, but when are you going to allow yourself to enjoy it, right? So for the people that work their butt off to make a crap load of money, when are they going to give themselves time off to enjoy it, right? Are they going to just keep working for all this crazy money but never have any time to spend it and to do something fun with it? You know, so I feel like that's kind of the vibe coming up here in the next 24 hours for you guys. It's like you've invested a lot into something that does bring in a lot of happiness, but you haven't given yourself the time to be happy with what it is you've been working on. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we do have here the Page of Cups, and then looking at the outcome, we have here the Strength card. So the Page of Cups here says, moving into the next 24 hours, Virgo, it's definitely important for you guys to take what you have been doing and to let yourself sit in it, enjoy it, feel it, and experience it. So let's say you've been working very hard at your job. That's great. Take some time off if you can. Don't be afraid to take a vacation. Don't be afraid to ask for a personal day and use all that you've been working hard on and invest that into your day, right? If you've been making a crap load of money, take yourself out and treat yourself to a nice ass dinner, all right? If you've been working very hard on a project, that's fantastic. Take a break from it and enjoy all the work you've done. Admire the work that you've done, right? So I feel that this is what's going on here for you. So moving into the next 24 hours, you're being called here to kind of just enjoy what you've been working so hard to have. Because whatever you've been working on has been making you happy, but give yourself time to let yourself be happy with all that you've done, all right? Looking at the outcome that's present, we got here the Strength card, okay? Strength card here says, hold back, take a break from what it is you're doing, and just sit in the moment and enjoy it. So Virgos, I feel for you guys, you have to take a step back and enjoy what it is you've done. I get the grind idea. I get the idea of, you know, making something better, you know, continuing to keep it going on whatever it is you're working on. Totally understand that. But if you're working so hard for something that makes you happy, stop and just enjoy the happiness for a little bit, okay? Even if it's just for a day, all right? All right, Virgo, hopefully that made sense. Not so sure if I communicated that as clearly as I've wanted to, but hopefully that message made sense, all right? All right, Virgo, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our Earth, jumping on in here to the water. Let's have a look here at the Scorpio gang. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got coming up here for Team Scorpio, please? Messages for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Scorpio, we're going to get ourselves one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at something pretty wonderful. Scorpio, overall energy for you is going to be the Seven of Wands. So you could be connecting potentially with a fire sign for a few of you. Having a look here at your current energy, we got the Devil in reverse. What it is you're dealing with, we got the Four of Swords. And then lastly for the Scorpios is going to be the Hermit card. So Scorpio, from what I could see here for you guys, Seven of Wands paired up with the Devil in reverse. Definitely the energy of releasing something. I do feel like you're overcoming negativity, but I feel like this is the negativity within yourself. It's not so much about overcoming other people's negativity. It's overcoming the only things that like you feel challenged with within yourself. Looking at what it is you're dealing with the Four of Swords. So you're laying a situation to rest here, Scorpio. What you're laying to rest here is the challenges that you have within yourself. I feel like this is overcoming the negative way that you perceive yourself. This is overcoming the negative things that you say about yourself. This is overcoming the mental blocks and the roadblocks that you've had within you. You know, taking a look into your next 24 hours, you're ready here to overcome all of this so that you can just move forward without feeling like there are blockages, right? Having a look at the outcome that's present for you, we do have here the Hermit. The Hermit here is a very wise card. Usually the Hermit represents Merlin, and Merlin is one of the wisest people. So I feel like with this energy, you guys are really taking some time out to go deep within to recognize what has been blocking you from reaching and achieving your highest potential. When we have any sort of negative connotations or when we have any sort of negative perceptions of self, that can create some major roadblocks in reference to our success. That can create some major roadblocks into our self-esteem. And when we keep on being involved in any sort of negative perceptions of self or any sort of negativity that we throw our way, that can really play in a direction that can either make us or break us. That can either grant us success or block us from the success we're looking for. So I do see here in the next 24 hours, you're going really deep within, you're figuring out what these blockages are, and you're overcoming them. And I'm happy for you, and I'm very proud too, because it's not an easy task to do. A lot of people, I want to say honestly, almost everybody I think, has some sort of negative roadblock that they experience in their lifetime, and it's not an easy thing to overcome. But as long as you can become aware of it and see how that negative roadblock is blocking you from what it is that you want, then you can start to create a pathway to get to work in order for that pathway to be clear. All right? I like that for you though. All right, Scorpio? So really good stuff, man. Keep it up, okay? Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our water signs. Moving on now to our fire signs. Let's have a look here at the lovely Aries gang. What's up, baby? Messages for Team Aries, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information do we got coming in here for the zodiac sign of Aries? Messages for Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Aries, let's see what's up. By the way, for the 222 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate that. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love seeing those number synchronicities, man. That's awesome. Aries, overall energy for you is going to be the Five of Cups. Having a look here at your current energy, we do have here the Strength in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, we got here the Two of Pentacles. And then lastly for Team Aries is going to be the Four of Wands. So stepping on into your next 24 hours, guys, we got here the Five of Cups with the Strength in reverse. I think that the Strength in reverse right now is the energy of stopping you from being able to tap into your vulnerability. I think that you've recognized you've been putting off your emotions, you've been putting off your feelings for such a long time, and I can't do this anymore because at the end of the day, it's not serving me, it's not helping me, and most importantly, pushing off my feelings and emotions is not helping me get rid of them, okay? Having a look here at what it is you're dealing with the Two of Pentacles. I think that you've been juggling for so long trying to push off something emotional that you've been experiencing or dealing with, and you're realizing I just can't do that anymore. I can't keep on juggling. I can't keep on keeping this wheel going. I'm tired, you know? Eventually, a lot of people get very tired of trying to outrun what they're feeling or trying to push what they're feeling emotionally to the side. You know, the more you try to run away from it, the more wear and tear it actually inevitably has on you. So eventually we get tired of running and we have to stop. So I do see here in the next 24 hours for Aries, if you've been outrunning your feelings, if you've been outrunning your emotions, or if you've been outrunning some situation that's impacted you, you're ready here to stop running. You're ready here to face it instead. And looking at the outcome here being the Four of Wands, that's actually a really awesome outcome because Four of Wands here indicates that's going to open up a whole new door for you, a whole new door of release. You're about to feel so much relief that you haven't felt in quite some time. So Aries, as far as what I'm seeing for you guys, it's looking pretty dang good coming into your next 24 hours. You're going to be opening this door of release, and as soon as it opens here for you, you're going to be feeling incredibly great relief from doing this. You know, as I've mentioned, and I say this a lot on my YouTube channel, kind of picture like running away from your emotions, like running away from a boxer. You know, inevitably that boxer is going to catch up to you. And when that boxer pins you in the corner, he's going to beat the crap out of you. Think of that as your emotions. You know, you can run as far as you can, but eventually you're going to get cornered and then you're going to get KO'd. You're going to get knocked out, right? So I do see here for you guys this energy of having that massive moment of release, and it's going to feel pretty damn good. I think you're going to move into this energy where once you release all this, you're like, whoa, I feel super stable. I feel super good right now. And I'm very much so enjoying this. Okay? Awesome, Aries. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our fire, our water, and our earth. Jumping on into our air signs now. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Libra gang. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Team Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got coming up here for the zodiac sign of Libra, please? Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, baby. Let's go ahead and get ourselves one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, man. Hopefully all is well. All right. All right, baby. Libra, overall energy for you is going to be the King of Swords in reverse. So you could be connecting here with an air sign, Gemini, a fellow Libra, or an Aquarius. Having a look here at your current energy, we got the Sun, heyo. Taking a look at what it is you're dealing with, we got here the Empress. And then lastly for you guys is going to be the Queen of Swords in the reverse. So as far as what I'm seeing for Libras in the next 24 hours, King of Swords in the reverse followed up here with the Sun card. This does look to me like you guys are letting go of something, for sure. It feels to me like you're letting go of a wall, okay? When you see the King of Swords upright could represent somebody here not allowing themselves to feel vulnerable. It could be the energy of somebody putting up a wall, putting up a defense, putting up a blockage. But when you see the King of Swords in reverse, you're tearing that wall down. And I think that you're actually quite happy about it, that you're opening up over here. I mean, having a look at what it is you're dealing with the Empress. It's like, geesh, you know, opening up right now, I feel very beautiful. I feel very comfortable. I feel very connected to someone or something. And I actually feel like by showing people the beauty that I have within me and around me, it's like other people finally get to appreciate that. It's like, imagine this beautiful canvas of art, but there is a sheet covering all the art. Like, that's what it is, Libra. That's how other people will see you. That's how you'll see yourself when your walls are up. But imagine removing that sheet of the beautiful canvas and letting the beautiful canvas be shown. That's eventually revealing the beautiful energy of you. That's essentially the same thing. So it seems to me like you had some sort of wall up for a while and somebody wasn't really able to penetrate that wall, but moving into the next 24 hours, you're opening that wall, you're putting it down, you're breaking that ice, you're becoming vulnerable, and people here are getting to see the beauty of who you truly are from the inside and out. And looking at the outcome that's present, Queen of Swords in the reverse, you're saying to yourself, I'm never going to put that wall or that barrier up again because I want people to see the beauty. I want people to see who I truly am. I want people to appreciate me, right? So I love that energy for you. And like I mentioned, this could be about like opening up into in regards to like a person, right? Somebody you're dealing with romantically. It could be about opening up in general. Maybe you're not doing it for somebody else. You could very well likely even be doing it for you, you know? It would be a shame to cover up this beautiful canvas with just a sheet and not be able to see anything, right? Wouldn't it? You see this amazing picture of art and then you cover it up with this just white sheet and then that's all you're staring at is like basically a blank canvas. Who wants to stare at that? People want to see the beauty, right? So imagine that here, Libra. You are the canvas. You are the beauty. People want to see it. People want to appreciate it. And most importantly, I think you're ready to see it and appreciate it and love it. And I think that you want to show the world who you are too, the true art form and the true goddess form of who you are as well. So I'm loving this energy for you. I definitely feel deep energy of self-love, and I definitely feel somebody here who really has a lot of appreciation for the person you are, and they're glad that you put down that armor. They're glad that you took off that armor. They're glad that you knocked down that wall because they want to see and appreciate all of who you are. All right? Really wonderful reading, man. I love this. I love it a lot. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our second batch of zodiacs for the day, going on to the last and final batch. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Taurus gang. What do we got going on for the Bull gang, baby? Message is for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got coming up here for the zodiac sign of Taurus? Please, messages for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my bull gang, let's go ahead and see what's up with you beautiful people. Taurus, overall energy for you is going to be the Judgment in reverse. Having a look here at your current energy, we do got here the Two of Cups in reverse. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we got the Seven of Cups. And then lastly for Team Taurus is going to be the Hermit card in the reverse. So, Taurus, coming on into your next 24 hours, Judgment in reverse paired with the Two of Cups in reverse. You're not really giving something a chance here. I think that you're ultimately disconnected from something in the first place, and considering that you're disconnected from something here, Taurus, I don't see you wanting to give it a second chance. Why do I want to give a second chance to something that I'm 100% sure I don't really want? And I feel that for you. I mean, that makes a lot of sense, right? Like, why would I want to give a person a second chance if I know I'm not interested in them? Why would I want to give a job a second chance if I experienced it and recognized it wasn't for me? So there's something here, Taurus, that you can clearly define isn't for you, and that's why you don't want a second chance at experiencing it, because you came, you saw, you conquered, you got the gist, you got the vibe, and you recognized it ain't for me, and that's okay, right? Having a look here at what it is you're dealing with the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups here is the energy of wanting to open your world up to new opportunities, new ideas, and new situations. You rather have new experiences here. I don't want to try the same thing twice. I want to try something once every single time. So I do feel for your next 24 hours, if we're talking about a person, if we're talking about a job, whatever the case may be, you invested your energy into something, you realized it wasn't for you, and now you're in the space where it's like, cool, I'll see whatever else is out there. Seven of Cups, I got options, I got different types of opportunities, I want to try something else, I want to experience something else for the first time. Having a look here at the outcome, we do have here the Hermit in reverse. Hermit in reverse here says, if I want to go back to anything, it's going to be something that I never walked away from in the first place. I think that that's your energy here, Taurus. It's like, listen, if I really feel connected to something, I'm not going to want to walk away from it. So I want to be in a position to where I jump into something, I connect it, or I connect with it, I deal with it, and then I recognize this is where I want to be. I don't want to be with something I've already walked away from and then come back for a second chance, come back for a second try again. So you want something that you feel connected to instantly, and that's where you want to be. All right, Taurus, I get where you're coming from. I mean, for example, let's say right now we're talking about a relationship, you know, maybe it didn't work out the first time and the person you're dealing with wants a second chance and you're like, hey, if it was meant to be, it would have been. You know, I'm not going to try the same thing twice. Same thing about a job. Maybe you worked somewhere and you didn't really feel it, you didn't really enjoy it, so why go work there again if it wasn't your taste or if it wasn't your forte, you know? So you're keeping it moving. You want to experience something at least once, and if something's meant for you, it's going to continue to be. It's not going to be one of those situations that you need to give it a second chance to. All right, Taurus, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, there was a donation. By the way, Milk Bread, thank you so much for the $4. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much, my love. All right, so we finished up all of our earth signs for today. Moving on to the water. Let's have a look here at the Cancer gang. What's up, baby? Messages to Team Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got coming up here for Team Cancer, please? Messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Cancerian. We're going to get this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Cancer, overall energy for you is going to be the Emperor. So you might be dealing here with an Aries for a few of you. Looking at your current energy, we got here the Ace of Wands in reverse. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we got here the Page of Pentacles. And then lastly for the Cancers are going to be the Six of Swords in the reverse. So stepping on into your next 24 hours, Cancer, Emperor card here to the Ace of Wands in reverse. I think that this is the energy of not really seeing a bright future in something that you're doing. I don't know if this is in resonance with your work or with a relationship. It could be either, though. It could be your job. It could be relationships that you have with people. But it's like I don't really see a bright and clear future. And with what it is you're dealing with the Page of Pentacles over here. It's like I may not see the future, but I'm just rolling with it, right? And I think that the point of this message is for me to bring up this point to people, right? It's like I feel like a lot of people have this tendency where it's like if they can't see a bright future in what it is they're doing, they're like, why bother at all? Like if I can't picture myself in the future with this person, why bother being with this person? If I can't see myself doing this job in the future, why bother doing this job? I think it's the energy of like a lot of people constantly look at the future, but they never look at the present. Like, if you are dealing with somebody in the present moment right now, if you like them, if you fuck with them, why are you worried about your future? Because you never know. They might end up in your future, they might not. If you enjoy the job that you're doing right now and you're happy with it and you're making good money and you're having a good time, why worry if this is what you're going to do for the next 10 years? If this is what you're doing right now, that's what's most important. You know, a lot of people place such high significance on the future, on the past, but they never place that high significance on the present moment. And there's a reason they be calling it the present, because it's a gift, period, right? So I do sense here for Cancers in the next 24 hours, you're in the space where it's like, granted, I can't see this crystal clear-cut future. That's not going to hold me back from enjoying it. It's not going to hold me back from investing in whatever it is I'm currently investing in, because who knows? It may be my future, it may not. Looking at the outcome that's present, we got here the Six of Swords reversed. Now, when you look at the Six of Swords upright, that could represent where things are going, the future, what's happening ahead. But with the Six of Swords in reverse, that's representing what's going on right now. So Cancerians, I feel for you in the next 24 hours, this is about breaking out of constantly focusing on your future and just focusing on the present. If I'm happy right now, that's all that's important. If I'm happy right now, I'm good. If I like this job, fuck what happens in 10 years. I'm going to just enjoy the job I'm doing. If I like this person, screw it. I may get married to them. I may not. Who knows? I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm going to enjoy the time I'm spending with this person. So you're jumping into the present over here and allowing yourself to enjoy it and not being too caught up or too worried about what the future may entail. Okay? All right, baby. I like it. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our water, we finished up our earth, jumping on in now to the fire. Let's have a look here at the lovely Leo gang. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got coming up here for Team Leo, please? Messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. By the way, for the 296 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Thank you all so much for tuning in. And in general, guys, thank you. I've definitely been seeing more viewers coming out to the daily, so I appreciate that so much. Thank you guys for tapping in. And if you're new here and you enjoy the channel, definitely consider subscribing. Thank you guys, man. All right, baby. What do we got going on here for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours? All right, guys, let's go ahead and take a look, and we'll see what we got. Leo, overall energy for you is going to be the Devil in reverse. Having a look here at the current energy, we do got here the Four of Pentacles. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we got here the Emperor. And then lastly for Team Leo is going to be the King of Cups in the reverse. So, pretty interesting read here so far. I feel like everybody today, like on a collective level, has like released something or is in a position to where they're about to release something. That's been pretty prominent in the readings today. But Devil in reverse here to the Four of Pentacles. I think what you're releasing here is the energy of what it is you're holding on to. Because Four of Pentacles, it could be a card of holding on to something, but it also could be a card here of like not opening yourself up enough, right? When you're in the Four of Pentacles, it's like you could be holding on to what you have right now because it's what's comfortable, but you're not keeping your arms open to receive anything else. AKA, you're content with what you have, but you're not being open for anything else that may potentially come your way. So this could be about not being open and ready to receive anything else because you have what you want right now. And granted, it's a good thing to enjoy what we have. It's a good thing to be content in life, but the universe has many more blessings and many more gifts that wants to be brought to us, and we're not going to be in the energy to receive them if we're not open, right? So I do see for you guys in the next 24 hours, what you're releasing is being closed off. I think that this is now you recognizing there's so much more blessings to have in this world. There's so much more blessings to experience in this world. And I'm never going to experience it if I remain closed off. Having a look at what it is you're dealing with the Emperor. You know, Emperor card here is the card of control. And I think that you're recognizing I've been so good at being closed off to everything else and staying in a tight circle of things that provide happiness in my life that I'm now starting to recognize how much I've been missing out on because I've been so closed off. Looking at the outcome that's present, we got here the King of Cups reversed. King of Cups in reverse says over here, Leo, that you're in a space where you're recognizing I did miss out on so much and that's not something that makes me rather happy, you know? So I think it's good, right? To have things in our lives that we care about, but I also think it's always good to remain open because you never know what opportunity could come along. You know, you'll never know what kind of person you can meet. You'll never know what kind of experience you can get to have if you're not open to experiencing whatever else could potentially come next. You know, let's say you got your very first job, right? Most of you guys are going to be like, yeah, my first job was when I was like 16 working at an ice cream shop. You know, could you imagine if you never opened yourself up to other jobs? You were only working at the ice cream shop and that was your job forever? Were you going to be happy with that? Probably not. At 16, you were chilling doing the ice cream job, right? You were working at Carvel. That was cool. You were making money. You were 16, but being 32 now, you know, is the ice cream job still fun? Probably not, right? So tons of people who worked at their first job are not still working there up until this day. So if we don't open ourselves up to experience new things, we're always going to be maybe in a place of contentment, but we could be having so much better. You know, maybe you worked at the ice cream shop at 16, but now you own your own business. You know, if you never quit that job and opened yourself up to more, you would have never got to that place where you had your own business, right? So it's very important here to just always be open to what comes next, because you never know. It might be even more amazing than whatever it is you're currently experiencing now. All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up all of our earth, all of our water, all of our fire. Last but not least, let's go ahead and check out the Aquarius. All right, what information do we got going on here for Team Aqua? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got coming up here for Team Aquarius, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Aqua, we're going to get this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well, all right? All right, let's have a look, baby. Aquarius, overall energy for you is going to be here, the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Having a look here at your current energy, we got the Temperance, looking at what it is you're dealing with. We got the Lovers, and then lastly for Aquarius is going to be the Four of Cups. So, Aquarius, stepping on into your life in the next 24 hours, we got the Two of Pentacles here reversed to the Temperance card upright. Immediately when I saw the Two of Pentacles reversed, I heard that something can't continue to go on, like something can't go on anymore. And when you have the Temperance showing up over here, that's about being very balanced emotionally. So I feel like you are in a very grounded place here, moving into the next 24 hours where you can make the right decision for you. So sometimes, you know, we get caught up in cycles in our lives, and usually when we're in cycles that aren't really the best for us, it's because we're not really in the best place mentally. You know, we're not really grounded, we can't really see things super duper clearly. But when we take a step back to ground ourselves and look at something from a different perspective, we can sometimes see the entire picture, the big picture, right? So I feel like for you, Aquarius, moving into your next 24 hours, you're starting to see the big picture of a situation. You may have not seen the big picture before, but now that you're starting to see it, you're recognizing, maybe that's not necessarily what I want to be in alignment with. Having a look at what it is you're dealing with the Lovers. The Lovers is the realization of like what I want to be connected to is something that's going to be fantastic for me and not something that's going to be half good and half bad. And that's what the Two of Pentacles was representing too, because the Two of Pentacles is not a Ten of Pentacles. A Ten of Pentacles is a card that represents you have everything you can imagine, everything you could desire. It's amazing. There's no flaws in it. But when you see the Two of Pentacles, this is about a situation that's kind of good but kind of crap at the same time. So Aquarius, I think you're going to have a moment in the next 24 hours where you tap into this very grounded energy and you recognize that something's not completely serving you. And because it's not completely serving you, I want to go ahead and venture out and find what totally will. Looking at the outcome that's present, we got here the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is about ignoring the opportunity that's currently happening, aka ignoring the situation you were involved in and putting your energy towards something else. So Aquarians, essentially to sum up your reading here for your next 24 hours, you're starting to realize and take a look at the bigger picture that what you're invested in, it's not really giving you the full package. It's not giving you all the good stuff that you could potentially be having. So once you realize that, you're like, I don't want to deal with a half empty, half full kind of situation. I want a situation that's completely full. So you're getting ready here to open yourself up to something else that's out there, okay? All right, Aquarius, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our last batch and our last zodiac sign for today. And I want to say, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, baby. Really, really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's daily reading. If it resonates, let me know down in the comments down below. Shout out to the peeps that come out Monday through Friday. Thank you for your love, everybody. Thank you for your support. You are all so appreciated. I did want to say shout out to everybody who sent in donations today, guys. It helps out a lot more than you guys know. I really appreciate your generosity. Thank you so much, man. Really, really appreciate it. For anybody here who's new on the channel, if you fuck with the channel and you fuck with the vibes, come on down and subscribe. If you're new here, definitely consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell to never miss when I upload and when I go live. Now, coming up tomorrow, guys, I am going to have a Book of Answers check-in for June 2022. So you can expect that video going up tomorrow sometime probably around 12:15 p.m. Eastern Standard, if not around like 12:30. But I will be having the Book of Answers video going up tomorrow. And then in reference to the mid-June readings, those are getting made right now. I'm currently in the process of working on those, so you can expect those either midweek to next week. Now, there is something important that I need to talk to you guys about, so for those of you that are still in the chat, stick around for one more second. I would greatly appreciate that. So in reference to this week, Wednesday is going to be the last day I do a daily reading, and the reason behind that is because Thursday my sister's getting married. So I do have a wedding to attend, which I'm super excited about. So Wednesday will be the last day I'll be going live, and then I'm going to be having, you know, the wedding from Thursday to the weekend. So I got all that stuff going on, so I do have a lot to take care of outside of work. So Wednesday will be the last day that I do the daily. There may still be uploads on Thursday and Friday, whether those are June readings or whether that's any other kind of content that I post. So I'll probably have videos going up still on Friday and Thursday, but the last live reading that I'm going to have for this week will be on Wednesday. So I just wanted to give you guys that early update. I'll let you guys know on Wednesday again as well, but I just wanted to give you guys that update, okay? All right, everybody. Either way, with that all being said, thank you for being here. Have a fantastic, awesome, and amazing rest of your day. Happy Monday to you all, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Much love, and have yourselves a good one. Later, guys. Peace. I was about to log off, and then JD came through with another donation. JD, thank you so much for that 50. Really appreciate that. You said for my sister. I appreciate that so much, my love. I will definitely pass that down to her. Thank you, my love. Have a fantastic and amazing rest of your day. And guys, have yourselves a good one. And JD, thank you again. Appreciate it so much. Peace.